Hey guys, it's Julia, and me and my friends are first-time voters, so I had a couple questions for the candidates. I just wanted to get to know them and see what I'm actually voting for. So I got to meet some of them today. So come on in and check it out. One. Do you have a nickname?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so my nickname amongst my friends is just Cray, so the first four letters of my name. They shortened it a long time ago, so it just flowed, and so Cray is my nickname right now with my friends.
There you go. Okay, next one is the favorite type of social media. Do you have one?
Yeah, so I mean, social media has been a powerful tool for all of us. Ultimately, Facebook has the biggest reach right now with the most members in the world, so it has been a very good tool. I'm fortunate enough in all my social medias having a unique name like Kramer and the way it's spelt that can be my actual name on all my profiles. So if I had to choose one, it would probably be Facebook, Instagram, which is all in the same company right now. So probably in that realm would be Facebook because of its reach power.
All right. And then what is your favorite color?
Not because I'm just running for the Conservatives, but my favorite color is blue. Ultimately, a lot of my clothes are blue, my eyes are blue, so it is prevalently my color, I guess, at this point.
I was going to say, if it's not blue, I don't know. Is this a problem? Okay, and then favorite past prime minister?
So I guess in the most recent time, I guess, since I've been around and understanding history and being a part of it, I guess Stephen Harper has been the one most prevalent in my growing up. We saw him in the last 10 years or so being the prime minister. Before that, we saw Brian Mulroney. So both great supporters of the resource and the northern parts of Canada. So they've been very fortunate to us. And so if I had to be a close tie between those two in the last little while.
Okay, and then also, like, when you were younger, what did you want to be like when you grew up? Like, do you know?
So I mean, some of my elementary school teachers would comment that when they heard that I was running, that they saw this when I was that young. I had two friends up the other day from Toronto, and they asked my friends, Kramer in high school, does this shock you? None of them, so all of them said, yeah, right away, that this is exactly what they thought I'd be doing. So, this is anything in public service was definitely something that people saw me doing. If you look at the article, it was on graduation day in high school, it said I was going to be a lawyer. Ultimately, I didn't want to be a lawyer, so I got in the world of business and economic development. So politics is a close in with all that.
Okay, so then just like not heavier type of questions, but so then do you think the voting age should be lowered, like maybe to 16 or?
The voting age, I think, is. I don't know if I won't comment exactly. I don't believe the voting age has ever changed. Really, we've seen drinking ages change. We've seen driving ages change throughout the province. 18 is legally classified as an adult. I think that you look at yourself. We're doing things like today. You understand the vote at that point. It has an impact to you as you're most likely heading out into the workforce or into education at that point. At 18, you're heading out on your own essentially, right? So things matter. So I think 18 is a great age. If more people wanted to get involved, we've seen you can join parties at a younger age, so you can get politically involved before you're 18, but ultimately you can't vote till you're 18. So I think that's a good age to have the vote, but getting people interested younger is definitely something we're looking to do.
Okay, and then also, what is your plan for young people, like for first-time voters?
So I mean, being a young person, that's definitely on my list of things to look at. I've said this multiple times through debates and a few other things. I'm here to grow old in this region, much as many of the bases, and I'm here to also look after my parents who are retired in this region as well. So I'm looking at how we're going to grow this region, how we're going to ensure that you and I can live here 20 years from now, grow our children, type of thing, and have the same environments that we did. I consider us having a pretty good upbringing here in the north, and a lot of people would concur with that the north and Timmins James Bay is an amazing place to live and learn. So I want to continue that and help younger generations want to stay here, want to leave, want to come back. Having that ability to be able to come back to the north is definitely special, and I'm happy that I was able to do it.
Yeah, I agree. Like right now, I'm just having conversations with my friends just out of the blue. We're like, oh, where are we going to live? Like, are we going to stay in Timmins? Like, it's such a big question now. And we always say, like, from 20 to 30 years old, you have to make so many decisions. And one of them is that, are you going to stay in Timmins? So, yeah, that's okay. That's important. So then also the last one is just advice for first-time voters. Do you have any advice?
We've seen first-time voters, this is a prime example. You're the second or third or fourth person that's come up to me and say, I don't know who to vote for. Can you give them some more information just on yourself and whatnot? I think that's it. Read about what intrigues you, understand, the dominant parties the major parties that are out there, and understand what's going to help this region as a whole. I mean, I won't get into that today. That's not really ultimately what this is about. This is about first-time voters, and I've seen more and more younger people come up to me and say, I'm interested in voting this time. I want to vote for you, type of thing. So I have had those conversations. I'm speaking to a grade 10 civics class, the next week. So there's things like that where teachers are helping with that process, and young families are helping with it as well. Understanding who to vote for, and you're a prime example of that. Just being informed ultimately, and understanding your candidate and being able to relate to your candidate. And I think that's where I can shed some light on a younger voter, where I am young and I want to see this region progress because I want to live here as well.
All right, thank you. Yeah, I think that helps a lot with first-time voters, especially because honestly, like a lot of my friends, it's hard. You don't even know the system. They don't know what they're voting for, essentially. So I think it helps just to have this background information and then learn more, basically. All right, thank you.